Okay, so as I mentioned in the previous video, there are 3 stages that I use when I detail and restore windows. I've got a few different cloths here, and I put 2 of these up as an example. You can fold your cloth once over, or you can fold it twice over. There's different reasons for doing that. And then I have my microfiber cloth, which is saturated right now in invisible glass because I've been using this window cleaner here. It's also been used for the water spot removal for the initial application. And then of course, once we're done cleaning it, getting it spotless, then we're putting the water repellent by Rain-X on it. And these products are all products you can find in a local store. Detailing really is more of a technique and talent than it is the particular products you're using. Meguiar's is an incredible company. They're not as flashy as some of the other companies out there. They just provide an incredible, simple, excellent product. And they don't need to be flashy. Not anything against anyone who is. As we all know, we're in the business of showing off. And so, but let's get started. What I start off with is the invisible glass, and I clean the window first. I go ahead and use the microfiber towel to clean the window. Okay. Once you've got the window clean, then I apply the water spot removal to my microfiber towel. Okay. I start up in the corners here and I spread it out. And the purpose of using this towel and the initial application, I'll say, is that you want to spread it out evenly. Okay, let's get it all evenly spread out. Put an even layer on there. And as it is sitting, the aromas in the product, or ammonia, excuse me, will be going to work for us in prepping that glass to be cleaned. Now, the reason why I have 2 separate cloths here, or 2 separate foldovers, if you will, this is folded once over, this is folded twice over, is because I want to shine light on the fact that depending on how many times it's folded over will change both your ability to clean without being fatigued. It's much easier to clean when a cloth is folded twice over or 3 times over. When the microfiber cloth is folded a few times over, it's less strenuous on your muscles. It doesn't wear you out as fast. It's easier to clean that way, and it's less aggressive on the surface. Some surfaces you don't want to be too aggressive on. This surface you definitely don't want to be aggressive on, nor do you want to be aggressive on any rubber surfaces. So you want to take that in consideration when you have more padding, because it's folded over more times, then it won't clean as abrasive and it won't be as difficult to use. Now, if you're having a hard time getting something off, or you need it to be closer to the surface, you need your fingertips to be closer to the surface to apply just a minuscule amount of more pressure to be able to take off that watermark or that spot or wherever you're at, then you would want to use a towel that's only folded halfway over. Now, most people generally out there would understand this, but sometimes it doesn't help to describe it. Generally with the process, you want to use particular hand motions that aren't going to really cause any strains in your muscle or any issues, and that's why I wave my arm as I'm detailing, or I use up and down. That's why I also bounce up and down while I detail. All of it counts. It all adds up to you being able to do an excellent job effectively and not be worn out, and also not do any harm to your knees or your muscles or anything. Okay, once we've done that, my technique, or my standard, is to go over it once more because oftentimes, that's probably a little bit too much, by the way. Oftentimes, it's not, it's clean to the eye, but if you really get in there with a heavy duty light, you'll see that you missed a few spots. And so it's always good to make sure. By the way, circular motions are easier for your arm. Friendlier movement for your arm and your shoulder. You'll see here that we've got quite a bit on there. You want to really avoid that. Sideways motions aren't as friendly to your joints unless you're swaying your knees back and forth. And it's just more difficult to get a solid pressure on it. But circular motions tend to be more friendly for your ability to clean, but can cause more scratches when you're working on the paint. So just know that there are reasons why they clean differently. People clean differently. Once we're done actually cleaning it, we're going to go with another microfiber cloth that has got a medium pile, they call it, which is this one, typically used to wax vehicles. We're going to pick up all the excess. You'll see that the window is quite scratched, which you could even actually get that out with some polishes and whatnot. And then finally, when we apply the Rain-X, the aim is to get an even coat on there. Probably will need to go back over this later on with the high-speed polisher to take out some of these fine scratches. It's not the purpose of this detail today, though. Well, I hope that helps. We will see you all next time.